Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing all right. I am doing okay. There has been probably a very freaking hot week. I don't know for how many days I was not able to wear a shirt. It is still quite hot, quite honestly. Let me double check on my phone. It is 77 degrees, but the only difference really is that the sky is overcast and there has been a little bit of rain, and I am finally able to wear a shirt. As of a report for my tarot business, I have yet to go live, and I have not done any readings whatsoever throughout this week because it was just as hot as it was when I first got here in February. So if you are in the United States, it was a pretty consistent 90 degrees. So today we are ranging in between 70 and 79. So right now it's 76, I guess. Tomorrow is probably gonna get warmer again, but it is what it is, right? We can only do so much. So what has been going on in my head lately is that I have been on day 15 on my medications. So I have used vortioxetine and Ritalin, methylphenidate. I think that's what it's called. And the effects kind of feel like it went down a little bit. Sorry, my nipples is itching. The effects went down just a little bit. Just a tad bit, a little more depressed. I have also have not been smoking cigarettes for a little over 24 hours, probably 36 hours. So tonight I will be within the 48 hours of not smoking. Yay! And I am having the hardest time to fit my mind into the right mindset that I do not want or need to go outside and buy a new pack of smokes. It is incredibly hard. You have no idea. This is worse than actually vaping, because the vape, you usually get a little, the little taste of grape or, fake tobacco or blueberry slushy, things like that. And then the cigarettes are nasty by nature. You have no choice but smoking that nasty stuff. And you can feel the blood coming out of your teeth. I know, I know, I'm telling you all this. It feels awful. You wake up with a bad taste in your mouth from cigarettes. So if you are a smoker, you need to stop, or you need to have constant care to your mouth. Otherwise, do not smoke, or a smoker's mouth is like you're kissing an ashtray and you're kissing death. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like, probably. But the only good thing about the cigarette is the social thing, because it is a social thing. Also, you see another smoker smoking, and then you both start smoking, and then that's it. But thankfully, my mother does not smoke, and I don't need to smoke. I just need to control myself, not go out, and not buy another pack of cigs. I might have a little meeting going on that my neighbor, my good friend of mine, have invited me at the weekend, but I don't know exactly if I will resist at that point. Hopefully I will, because they say that the 72 hours are the worst one. So by the time the party happens on Sunday, I think I will be okay. Anyways, so yeah, this is my update so far. I have not done anything really productive besides trying to build a faceless YouTube channel, because I did get some programs and some of them are finally getting better, but not to the point where, you know, it's still not boring to the normal audience. I still don't know what kind of audience am I supposed to root for when it comes to making a faceless channel, because that is probably the easiest one you can make, right? Just imagine as, you know, you just grab a script, you transform that script into something else, a message, and then you put that on a program, then the program will create a video on top of that script, that voiceover, and so, and then you post it out there. But still, it kind of looks boring for whatever reason, you know. So I guess I spent my very hard-earned money on something that does not work. But otherwise, I do have the other short maker. It is called Taja.ai, and I am pretty impressed by the last updates. I really do enjoy it. I should probably make a video about it later. But yeah, this is just a warm-up video. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about next, but this is gonna be it for now. My personal channel, I was going to keep a separate channel just for, you know, a diary of sorts, because I do not want to write down anymore, and I would much rather just get used to talk to the camera and be in front of the camera, right? Because that is also something I need to get more comfortable in order to create that consistency on making videos, and slowly controlling what I am going to say, and also controlling my pace and whatnot when I'm speaking in front of the camera. Not that I want to make sure that people don't get bored, but just in a way that I can pace myself and be more consistent. It's almost like when you're trying to build a habit, you know what I mean? Because then if you eventually start building a habit and you start speaking in front of the camera, then you're just simply in a flow mode per se. I know I am supposed to be going live and doing tarot readings because that's what brings the money in. But at this moment, at this minute, this is what I felt like doing. This is what my mind has allowed me to do so far. And this is what I'm sticking with, it looks like. Just until maybe I feel more comfortable and this becomes like a second nature. But anyways, yeah, this video is just an update, and if you are trying to do something and you're waiting for the time to get ready, just know that the time of when you're supposed to get ready does not actually come. You just gotta pick it up and get started somehow. Even if you're not necessarily just going through a straight line, and if you're just doing it like me, like imagine a little ant that instead of taking a straight line, they go all over and they feel a scent and they stop and then they do something else, and until they get to the point where they're supposed to be. All right. So yeah, so this is gonna be the video for today, or the first video of today, or whatever that may be, but that's how we are starting. Please leave me a comment on what do you think about this video. And by the way, I am using the DJI Mic 3, and at this moment it is using the noise cancellation, and I hope it sounds good. And we are also recording on the DJI Nano. The weather is pretty overcast, if you see here through my window, so it's pretty bad. It's kind of shitty, but it is what it is, right? Anyways, there's a mother brother making noise with their car. I guess it's time to turn off, and have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.